Oh, hey, didn't see you there. If you're watching this video, then you probably fall into one of a few different categories. Maybe you're someone who works out, whether it's frequently or just occasionally, and you're tired of annoying cables while you're working out. I go to the gym like 5 or 6 days a week. Trust me, I understand that pain. Or maybe you're gonna start working out and you're just trying to buy some stuff for that process. Or it could be that you don't work out at all and you're just trying to find a way to listen to some music or podcasts or whatever, just wirelessly, conveniently. There's probably a million more scenarios too that I'm not thinking of. But really the bottom line is you're looking for a decent pair of Bluetooth headphones, right? You don't need anything crazy or fancy, just something casual, relatively durable. It's gonna do what you need it to do while not making your wallet cry, right? Well, cue the SoundPEATS QI7. I know that the name is not so appealing, but hear me out here for a minute while I talk to you about these guys. So first things first, as a disclaimer, these were not given to me, these were purchased with my own money. I've gone through 3 or 4 different brands of headphones at this price, and a lot of them have been trash. So for me to actually be making a review video and praising these, I think you should consider that as something worthwhile. So continuing. So when you're buying something at this price point, some Bluetooth headphones, you gotta be really careful. This is what I consider to be entry level. This is where you cue the finger air quotes. I got them for about 30 bucks. And there are a ton of options at this price point. Go to Amazon, go to eBay, and just literally search Bluetooth headphones. You're gonna find a million options. And in theory, this could be really good. It gives the consumer a lot of different choices. It makes manufacturers compete and whatever. But what happens is a lot of them end up being made awfully. The sound quality either sucks, it sounds like you're listening to something out of a trash can, or they break on you, or both, like my last pair, which I'll do a comparison video in a little bit. It's just it's dangerous waters to tread in, because it's not like it's super cheap. I mean, it's $30, that's not expensive, but it's not just like pocket change for most people, you know? It's like an annoying amount of money. And the reason that I think these give you some of the best bang for your buck is, one, sound quality is actually quite good in comparison to what you'll get out of some other ones. Now again, bear in mind you're not going to get the same sound quality out of a $30 pair of wireless headphones as you would a decent pair of wired headphones, but considering the price and considering that they're actually pretty light and comfortable, these are pretty damn good. So on that same topic of value, this gives you definitely the most accessories than any other wireless headphone set I've seen in a while. It gives you a standard micro USB charging cable, they're all going to give you that, but it gives you like 10 pairs of different earbud plug things, the little things that go into your ear. I don't know what the technical term for that is. It gives you a ton of those, and that's awesome. If you can't find something that fits your ear here, then you might as well just return them. But the thing that's great about that is, because there are so many different options, not only of the actual part that goes into your ear, but there's a little part that clips onto your earlobe itself, and that right there is the kicker, because some don't have that. And that's the differentiating factor between whether or not some headphones are going to fall out of your ear, especially when you're sweating, or whether they're going to stay in your ear. So it's really nice that they give you a ton of different choices for those little clips. I really love that, and I don't know that I can use any headphones when I work out without that anymore. So definitely good job there, SoundPEATS. So some of the technical specifications, I mean, it uses Bluetooth 4.1, pretty standard. It has a range of about 10 meters. To me, here's what that means. I can be at one end of the basketball court, and I can go probably a little bit past half court before any sort of interference happens. Sometimes I've noticed if somebody gets in the way, there'll be a quick signal drop loss, but nothing too major. You'll be able to get through most normal workouts just fine. You shouldn't have any issues with it. It actually does have a noise reduction rating, CVC 6.0, so that's kind of cool. Standby time is 180 hours. Don't worry about that. And then the actual use time is about 5 hours. And this is where it differs for me a little bit. I can use these for about 2 to 3 days straight and not have to worry about charging them. And my workouts consist anywhere from an hour and a half to 3 hours. It just really depends on the day. If I'm lifting or working out or doing cardio or both. And I've done everything from lifting to doing stairs on a track, to doing sprints, to doing plyometrics. I've done a lot with these suckers in the past couple weeks, so for them to still be on my desk and in my ears is a big deal for me, because I've gone through a number of different headphones like this, searching for that one pair. So if there was a good way to give you a representation of how it sounded, I would do that. But considering they're headphones, you're just going to have to try them out for yourself. They do come in a plethora of different color options, which is cool. You see mine, I got the white and green accented color here. I really like that. But again, if you check out the page, there's a ton of different options here. Overall, like I told you before, I've been through a number of different Bluetooth headphones. At least 4 different pairs off the top of my head that I can think of. And my last pair, the left side broke. The pair before that, it sounded just awful. And those were actually $40, and I returned those real quick. And then the pair before, the wire actually started to bend and crinkle, and that was just causing it to interfere when I was using it. So none of that has happened, and I've had these for the longest amount of time. So I think it's safe to say that they should be pretty durable. At the end of the day, it's really going to come down to your usage, but if it can survive my pretty tough usage, again, I've done stairs, I've done sprints, I've done plyometrics, I've done lifting, I've done all those basic functions, and they haven't fallen out of my ears a single time. There was one time where I kind of irritated my earlobe using that little clip thing, but all I did was I just swapped down to the next size smaller, and that fixed that problem entirely. And if you want, there is a little clip that you can put the clip on the wire so that it's not as long, but again, I haven't had any issues with that. So really, it's going to come down to what you want. You got a ton of different color options here. You definitely got my stamp of approval if you're looking for something at this price point. And I'm not going to recommend the 3 that I tried before, but I'll definitely recommend the SoundPEATS QY7. I wish that they had a little bit better name, but whatever. That's not what we're here for. We're here for the product itself, and it's a definite go from me. So that's all for this review video. I know I kind of rambled a little bit, but these really mean a lot to me. It sounds kind of weird to say that because working out is kind of part of my life. It's really big. It's really important to me. And if you're watching this video and it's important to you, you know what I mean. So to find something that just not a hassle, something that works, that I don't have to worry about, it really makes a big deal to me. So I just appreciate it so much. And I kind of, if they ever break, which I hope they don't, I know that I'll be looking at these guys and maybe their successors in the future. Thank you as always for watching. If you have any other Bluetooth headphones or whatever you want me to try out, feel free to let me know. And like everybody else on YouTube says, I'll see you in the next video. Except I'm going to say I won't see you in the next video because I'll make sure that you can't see my face, just like this one. Alright, see ya.